Hey guys, I'm Wesley and I'm going to show you how to do this effect in Adobe InDesign CS6. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new document. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to go up to the top of my window under my menu, which is this, do File, New, and Document. Or I can just do the shortcut, which is Control N. And I don't want facing pages, I want landscape, and I'm going to say OK. So once I have my new document, I'm going to come under my toolbar, which is in the left side of my window, select the text tool, and I'm going to click and drag to create a text box. So I want to make my text box fairly big because I want my word to be big. And if I make my text box small, then I'm going to have to keep adjusting my text box to the size of my word. So it's just a lot easier to make the text box big in the first place. So then I'm going to type love in all caps. And now I want to change my font, so I'm just going to select my word, come up here under the menu, and change my font to Helvetica. Once I've selected my font, I want to change the font size. So then I'm going to come up here, which is also under the menu, and select it, change my font size to 200. So that's a pretty good size. And then I want to change the spacing, which is called the tracking of my word. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to come up here under the menu and to the tracking box, which is right here, and I'm going to change it to -200. And I like how this is space, but I just want the L and the O to be a little closer, so I'm going to select the L and the O, come up here under the menu to the tracking box, and just click the down button. And that's good. Okay. Now I'm going to change the color of each one of my letters. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to first select the L, and then I'm going to come over here to my toolbar, which again is in the left side of my window, and double click on this T. And then I'm going to select the color by dragging my tool to the color I want, and I'm going to say OK. And then I'm going to do that again for each one of my letters. Okay. Now once I've changed the colors of my letters, I'm going to select my word, come up here under the menu, go to Type, and Create Outlines. Now once I've created my outlines, I'm going to take my tool, and I'm going to select each one of my letters and turn it on to the multiply effect. And I have to do that individually because for some reason I can't group them today. How I would group them is I would come up here under the menu, go to Object, and Group, but that's not working today for some reason. I don't know why. So then I'm just going to select each one of my letters, and I'm going to start with L. Then I'm going to come over here into this menu on the right side of my window, and I'm going to do Effects and change it to Multiply. And then I'm going to do that for each one of my letters. Okay, so now that I have this, I'm going to see what it looks like in the preview. So that's over in my toolbar, and I'm going to left click on this thing at the bottom and do preview. So this is what it looks like. And now as you can see, it allows me to see the outline of multiple different letters. So here's just a quick example. This is a terrible little thing I threw together that does not show an effect. It's just the plain old letters and it looks awful, I know. So this is what it looks like if I had turned on the multiply. And you can see the outline of each balloon and it just looks really nice. And this is just blah, it's awful. And so anyways, that is just something that's fun to do and it's easy and it's quick, and so that's all, and thanks for watching.